Hello viewers, welcome to the stories of young entrepreneurs. So today I am here to meet the director of Just Bake, Mr. Manik Bajaj. So welcome to the stories of entrepreneurs of Ludhiana, sir. And Mr. Manik, I would like to know that how did you start this venture and when did you start this venture?
Hi, thank you so much for having me here at this very innovative and nice idea of discussing stories with the entrepreneurs. It's a privilege to be part and in the discussion with you. Well, I would like to introduce myself as the managing director of the brand called Just Baked. We've got multiple stores and outlets in the town, Ludhiana. We've got retail outlets as well institutional outlets in Ludhiana. We have our presences at many of the prestigious institutes like hospitals and schools and colleges and other public dealing places as well. So we have a small set of cafeterias at these institutions apart from two retail stores, one at BRS Nagar and one at Rajguru Nagar. It's in Ludhiana. Yes.
So what was the idea behind this venture, this food venture?
Well, it's a basically concept that was there on our mind, but we actually ourselves didn't know how we gonna take it ahead. So we are already into similar kind of business, but not exactly into cafe and bakery. Bakery, at least there was no bakery with us. So I was studying in Chandigarh. I was doing my graduation from there at DAV College. I was pursuing my bachelor's in business administration with plans to do further MBA as well, which I did once I was already a baker. I completed my MBA once I was done with my I already started my bakery by then. So the idea just came through, exploring and being there and roaming around in the beautiful city of Chandigarh. I could see that it's a little ahead than us in Ludhiana, so things were a little advanced and there was a lot of exposure, a lot of stores, and therein I could, I could connect. I just started connecting that, food connects me. So from that food to bakery just clicked it to me. There was no as such plan. I was from the science background, planning to do an engineering. Then suddenly I thought, no, entrepreneuring is my job. So once I was done with the 12th standard, it was a self motivation or it was a general motivation, but then I wanted to be an entrepreneur. That I had decided. Bakery came to my way when I was doing my graduation. I did a small bakery course. I was so fascinated to bakery. I was so much eager to learn, and once I was doing the course, I was so much into it that I was like, yes, this is the job that I want to do, and I think I can do it well. And God has been kind. I've got all the opportunity, and it's been almost 17 years now. I've come along this way in the bakery and I've been able to survive. So it just came to me through market exploring, and then it became my forte forever.
So was cooking always your forte, or yeah, you had a hobby of cooking or something that brought you here in your venture?
Definitely cooking was always a hobby and a passion. I have been cooking when I was a very, very young child. I mean, if going back down to that memory, 6, 7 years old only, I think I've started being in the kitchen, and I was always fascinated by the kitchen and how it happens, everything there. So I was always fond of eating and cooking both. So I've always helped my parents, in the kitchen and in their businesses as well. So I had that attraction towards all sorts of kitchen, all sorts of cuisines. Even now, even being after a baker, I am fascinated by all sorts of food. Even, I love to see how those gulab jamuns are done, though it belongs to a sweet shop category. Similarly, how Indian, I'm good at making dal makhni as well. So, I was always fascinated to food. So hobby would be a very small word, even it will limit how much I love food. I was passionate about cooking, eating both as well. So I think I'm in the right business, and God just got me there where I should have been. And I'm very lucky to pursue my passion, which doesn't happen with everyone. So maybe that passion is only the driving force that we've come all this way, and we're running 24 outlets now.
Okay. So you're following the ritual of the family also, like it's a family business, or you're having some.
It's kind of a like I've diversified the family business. My father is already we are into Nestle vending franchisee coffee machines also. So we were connected to Nestle basically,
Okay.
and Nestle used to have those small coffee corners at various institutes where they could place their coffee machines. So we were basically vendors for coffee machines. So that's how, from being just a coffee machine vendor to a full-fledged cafeteria, that's how the journey has been. And my role has been to convert that small coffee machine concept of the cafeteria into a full-fledged kitchen-based cafeteria.
Great, great, sir. So, what is the best dish of your restaurant, which you feel is the best one?
See, we are more experts for desserts, so desserts here are, I mean, liked by all, and we have a good feedback for all the dishes. We've put in a lot of efforts. There's a big team that works upon the recipes, and we have a full set recipe for everything, and we keep on changing them if there's a negative feedback. But desserts are our main specialization, and we've never have had a challenge serving dessert. Yeah.
Great. So, coming up in a city like Ludhiana, where there are a lot of cafes, restaurants, and food is, I think, the main thing in Punjab. So, where do you see yourself, and how do you differentiate from other cafes?
It's too competitive these days, ma'am. There are a lot of startups have also come up. All the young generation is also looking towards the food industry now, and people are, people who doesn't belong to food industry also are investing to the same. And of course, Punjab is a land of food, so it's very competitive. And I am very happy that it is competitive, so that we also have a driving force to improve ourselves, to improvise, to introduce new things, to do it in a different way. So competition is must. We are doing well. We have our marketplace, we have our market presence, our Instagram followers are quite impressive. So I think we stand at a good place. We believe in customer satisfaction. I put in myself a lot of efforts to make sure that whatever order comes in, or however the customer is trying to connect to us, so they should be 100% satisfied. And I am very happy that there's enough competition, so that we are always on our toes, and we leave no stone unturned to give our performance. Yeah.
Great, sir. So, what all cuisines you have been serving here, or it's only just bakery?
No, it's a multi-cuisine quick service restaurant basically. The concept that we are running, Just Baked, it's called QSR, that's quick service restaurant. So we have bakery, of course, we have fast food, we have quick snacks, we have Italian and Mexican also in our menu. We do a lot of salads also. So it's multi-cuisine basically, except the Indian main course. We are mainly into fast food and multi-cuisine continental food.
Right. So, what advice would you like to give to our youth who is, nowadays you want to be an entrepreneur and they want to come in the industry?
Well, I think it's not that easy to give any suggestion, but I would really like to say, when I see myself and my journey, I think the first and foremost thing is that you should realize what are you passionate about, what industry, what trade do you want to choose. You have to be very sure. Mostly in the business families, we will take what our parents are doing, which is fine. Somebody has to take over the family business as well. But then you have to be very clear on your thoughts. What exactly are you fond of? What is that you can give in your heart to that? Choose that industry, then find out what are the courses for that. How could you, technically, grow yourself into that particular trade? What are the opportunities to learn more about that trade, and then try to pursue your education into that specific field if that's possible. Further, of course, you should get as much opportunity and experience possible. Look for people who are into that business and who are successful. So do your internships, do your job for some time, and learn from other entrepreneurs. That's the best school. That's the best thing that can happen to you, if you can be with some good entrepreneur and see how do they handle their business. Be focused. Careers are the most important aspect of life. If you are settled in your career, you are definitely going to have a great life for yourself. Your lifestyle would absolutely depend upon what career have you chosen, and how are you in your career. So be focused, be sure, be specific, and take chances, take risk. Nothing happens without risk. Risks are must. If there's a plan on your mind, give it a thought, make a plan. Further, investigate how it can be done, but do give it a try. Don't give up without giving a try, because if you try, then only you get there. So that's my advice, that realize your passion and do try to pursue that as well.
Thank you so much, Mr. Manik, for your
Thank you.
golden words, and I'm sure the youth will do the same and follow the same. And thank you so much for being there on our show.
Yes, thank you so much. That is again, I would like to thank you and the Young Entrepreneur School team as well. And I wish you all guys a very good luck. The concept of the school is such that I am so excited how it comes across, and as it says, from cradle to corporate. So this is
Yes.
something new I could actually come across, and really looking forward to see. And my best wishes to the whole team of Young Entrepreneur School.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks.